Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to our second ever episode of our new game series, or discussion series, I should say. It's called Sandbox Media's Gamercast, and the reason that I had to have that sort of elaborate intro is we did get some criticism about not having a name for it, which we do welcome, by the way, seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah, absolutely. Any sort of criticism at all to help us improve is very much welcome. So for this show, I'm gonna go ahead and read off what we're gonna be talking about. It's gonna be, the first segment is gonna be Nintendo's announcement for online, and then we're gonna go to who has the best exclusives. Is subscription-based gaming the future of gaming? And what does Xbox have to do to stay relevant in the VR space? And then finally, we're going to end off the show with, is mobile gaming good or bad? So let's go ahead and jump into this. So what do you guys think about this Nintendo service?
I think the service is great. For $19.99 for
a year,
that's
a
great price. The service started out, I would say, not so good by saying that every month you got to play a game that they chose, and then they took that game away at the end of the month, and you got a new game the next month. Now you get all the games every month, which is an excellent idea. I mean, that's great. It's like I've seen it compared to a Netflix type thing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like Netflix. In terms of price, it's way better price than any sort of streaming service that I've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, that goes for like music, video, like Netflix style stuff, just playing online. I mean, obviously Xbox and PlayStation services are $60 for a year.
Yeah.
So, in that department, the price is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's $40 cheaper. And I think you were right with where they were going to let you have a game and then take it away. I think they did a good step by letting you just keep the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think it would have steered people away, especially if they're choosing the game that you can get. So giving us a little bit more freedom for the subscription, I think it's different.
Yeah, absolutely. And the classic game library is only 3 games.
It's just
3 games right now. It's
Super
pretty
Mario
sparse.
Bros, Dr. Mario, and Balloon Fight.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Which, obviously, I think that's going to expand as time goes on.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Those are just NES games right now. They're talking about actually adding Super Nintendo games to it also.
I think that would be a good move.
That would be a good move.
So I actually have a point that I want to bring up with the online service, and I think that it's going to hurt them because I don't understand why they're doing it this way. It's, why do you have to have a dedicated app on your phone to talk to people on the system?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me. Because that's going to be buggy, because you have to have like a splitter cable, you got to plug in your mic to it, you got to have the app on. So what happens if your phone's dead, or you don't have your phone, if it's broken, you don't have good internet? Obviously, I guess if you don't have good internet, you're not going to be playing online, but still, it's just, there's so many variables there. The more variables that you have interfering with chatting and online gaming, it just doesn't make sense.
It's just like anything, though. The more technical and complicated you make something, the more it's going to steer people away from it, I believe. So I'm in agreement with you with that whole having to have the app on your phone and
the splitter, who thought of that? That's a terrible idea.
Yeah. I have no clue. I guess maybe it was cheaper than actually building a service for it. Actual structure where Sony and Microsoft, they actually have the party chat built into the operating system. I guess that's how it works anyways. Well, Xbox is an app, right? You download the app to the Xbox.
Yes, I think you're right for the Xbox One, which this isn't about Xbox, but I think you are right. You had to download an app on the console, but at least that's on the console.
Right. No, I'm saying that's the smart idea, but the Switch is it's not really near as powerful as a system as the other two. So
I could see, if you're on the go, I could see why you would need that.
Yeah.
But when you have it on the dock playing on a TV, I just think that's so unnecessary. They should have just marketed it that way. They should have just spent the money, tried to make it more convenient. And convenience is what drives people, man. If you can make a convenient product that works and functions well, Nintendo's got a great product. They have just their games are great. I mean, people buy Nintendo consoles for their exclusives.
Yeah.
They have the product. It's just making it convenient to play it. It's like they're doing everything in their power to make it not convenient.
Well, that's basically Nintendo for you. I mean, that sums them up.
I mean, it does kind of make sense having the app, especially like you all said, if you're on the go.
Yes.
'Cause that's one of the Switch's main.
Yeah, that's their selling point.
Yeah, that's their selling.
That's what makes it attractive.
So I can kind of see it, but still, I think it's just unnecessarily.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, I saw a diagram for a game that's getting ready to come out for the Switch, I guess later on this year, and wow, that's that's bad.
What do you mean?
I mean, it was like a diagram for how to. It had the headset, the phone, and then the Switch, and it had all these wires and how they went into everything, and it was. I mean, it's a mess.
Could you imagine like getting on the subway in like New York City and just seeing some kid over there with like got all these wires and all these like
phone over
just
here.
crazy setup? Yeah.
Well, say you have you're playing on the TV and you sit back a good distance away.
Yeah, absolutely.
The wires are going to have to be pretty long, or you're going to have to be standing up there just playing, staring at the TV.
And then your dog comes running through and pulls.
Yep, there you go.
We've all been there before, so it's just. I just don't get it. I think they could have done something.
I mean, as far as the chat goes, yeah, that's dumb. But I mean, as far as the service goes with the games, I think it's genius. I think Nintendo definitely, if they take the $20 a month, which I'm sure everybody, 95%,
Yeah, absolutely. Why would you
Nintendo
not?
people will probably buy the service because it's affordable.
Mm-hmm.
And if they take that money to build, their online for the next console to make it better, then it's more than worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I agree.
Yeah, because they really. I mean, everything is going to the internet nowadays. I mean, they're making games out there now that you have to play it on the internet.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no storyline to it. You just have to play on the internet.
Destiny comes to mind.
Yeah. And Overwatch.
Overwatch, absolutely.
yeah, as far as Nintendo goes, I don't think you'll see very many just strictly online games.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
You're right though. A lot of games are going that way.
Yep. Well, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this topic, and we will see you in the next topic on Tuesday. Take care.
Bye.